Hey guys, McDonald M73 here. It's gonna be just another quick video. This is a upcoming project, hopefully. As you can tell by the front end, it is a 57 Chevrolet. I'll give you a tour of my junky nasty shop and kind of an idea of what I've got. I have had this car since 1990. The outer skin on the car is like mint. No rust. No, it's not all beat up. For an East Coast car, it was actually in very nice shape. Floors and trunk need some work. Had a 400 small block with dart heads and all kind of brand new parts to put the thing together, and actually that's what was going to go in this, and then I turned around and swapped all of those engine parts for that Chevrolet truck. Even out. I need a truck, I need something to pull a trailer. That looks like it'll do the job when I get finished. Anyway, back to the 57. So the initial plan was 57 Chevrolet, 400 small block. I've got a dual stage cheater set up to run nitrous. It was going to be a nitrous motor. Brand new TCI Turbo 350. It's got the brake, manual reverse valve body. It's got a lower first gear, all the goodies. And the plans have changed now. So, after talking with some friends, trying to decide exactly what I was going to do, and I do have some other motors. I mean, I'm not completely tied to this yet, but I do have a 283, which is fine. I've had those little engines built before. They run strong. They turn hard. I mean, it's hard to find a higher winding small block. They really do turn. This is the little 283 that's going to go in the 54 project that I'm still working on. The block you see there is a 4-bolt 350 flat top Keith Black hyper-eutectic pistons, but in the background here, this is a 455 Pontiac out of a Bonneville. It's mated to a turbo 400 transmission. This engine has roughly, I don't know, 70 some odd thousand miles. It was always taken care of. I knew the gentleman that owned it right from the very beginning. He used it light duty pulling a little camper trailer because he worked dredge boat and construction and just all kinds of stuff. But anyway, real nice guy. Really maintained his things very well. And when the body on the car got bad, he pulled the engine transmission to save it, of course. And he also gave me the instrument cluster as proof to the mileage that was on the engine. That's kind of how this old fellow was. I knew him all my life, well, pretty much all my life, and was kind of a big influence on me growing up as far as doing mechanic work and getting into hot rods. He was my best friend's dad. He passed away a few years ago from cancer, and I was able to get the motor and really just brought it inside, set it down, and had no real plan as far as what to do with it. Back to the 57. The 57 is going to get the Pontiac. It's going to get the big block. I know right now the 455 isn't much, makes real good torque, but horsepower wise is, I don't know, low to mid 200s maybe. I know that by just changing the heads, I can bump the compression up. I also know that with a small cam and a good intake and some other things, that you can get good horsepower out of the Pontiacs. I've seen it done. I've had a buddy that builds them. Been real successful. It's going to be installed probably with motor plates. I'm not going to go with a motor mount. I'm going to try to run an exhaust or whatever I end up doing, simple as possible. Eventually, I would love to see it with maybe a Holley EFI or something like that. and a turbo. I think that would be really cool, especially in a 57. I actually have seen an old 57 Chevrolet Gasser that was built that had a Pontiac mill in it. And anyway, plan is going to go probably with an 8.8 rear end out of an Explorer, just because they're strong, they're plentiful, they're cheap, they're disc brake. I can pick one up with every single part to it for less than $300, which I think is a steal, considering, you know, it's got the posi unit, 373 gears. I already have a set of wheels for the back and a set of tires. I'll do those in another video. I do have a complete front end kit for this. Everything from PST as far as all the bushings and odds and ends for the front end. Also have a complete front disc brake kit that I ordered, power front disc brake kit, or power brake kit that I ordered. As you can see, the inside is full of miscellaneous boxes and stuff. These are new parts. This is actually the NOS dual stage kit. There's the Hurst shifter, a new 280 cam kit for a small block Chevrolet. So I've got some parts, and after talking to some friends of mine and some family, I think that's the route we're going to go with this. Again, this is down the road, just to give you guys kind of a sneak peek, kind of show you what the shop's, you know, what's in my shop. It's not huge. It is junky. It's just, it looks like a disaster right now. I'm hoping over the, I don't know, next month or so to get this cleaned up, cleaned out, and actually make this a nice place to work. I have the tools to do the work. I have a little bit of knowledge to do the work, which can be dangerous. I don't know. But, you know, just turned 46. I've been doing this my whole life. Really enjoy it. And after trying to recuperate from a real severe back injury, I'm really motivated. It's cooler weather here, so it doesn't get 120, 130 degrees in here like it does in the summer. And we're going to get this place cleaned out and get it where we can actually do some work in here. I've got my son, I've got some friends, I've got people that are willing to help me, which is a blessing. Any of you trying to go at it alone, you know what I mean. So to have people you can depend on and people that support you in what you do can mean everything. So I thank God for that. Don't know about you guys, but that's the way I feel. Anyway, just wanted to give you guys a sneak peek of what's to come. I appreciate all the comments, any suggestions, and I hope you guys have a great one. Later.